Hi, welcome to Wall Street Confidential. Deborah Borchardt here with Jim Cramer, and today we're talking about Bank of America. They came out with their earnings, 44% decline. However, stock is up, market's happy. What was in the tea leaves?
Well, there was actually a lot of things that were really positive. First of all, the net interest margin, what they're making on deposits, is very, very big. And people should remember that Bank of America's got the largest deposit base. That was just huge. Second, the number of charge-offs they had for what are toxic securities has peaked, and that is what really can wreck your bank.
The losses on the credit side were
the CDO losses.
Down. Right, that side was
the
just
mortgage losses
down.
were not good, okay? But if you get rid of the triple whammy of private equity, bad loans, CDO loans, and mortgage loans, obviously you'd have a stock that goes to 50. And people are beginning, the first two are gone, and if people can see any sort of stabilization in mortgages, then you have a home run. Also, we have to trust them when they say the countrywide's accretive. I mean, no one wanted to believe that, but it's really hard to lie about that.
2008 now instead of 2009.
It's really hard to lie about that. Now, there are some, it looks like there's some tax benefits that will be accretive to Bank of America. They can unwind some swaps. But this was a major surprise, and the dividend being declared did matter. Do I think Bank of America's out of the woods? Yes. Yes, I do. Because
do you think it's because the revenue was strong?
The revenue was strong, which really matters to me. They can cut back on expenses. The deposit base can fund a lot of the charge-offs that they have to have. The charge-offs were very big, but that was okay. They made me feel like that they have a nice reserve. And most importantly, that while the stock, very few people got to take advantage of the decline in Bank of America because it was really just this whoosh decline off of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. But
that was like a falling knife.
Yes, right. But most importantly, if they really did need equity, they can do it again, in part because the shorts got squeezed. But whatever, the stock's up. I like Bank of America.
The LaSalle acquisition worked out really well for them, too.
So,
that helped them out a lot.
This is one of the things you could say, well, Jim, you're really being hypocritical. You didn't like Bank of America last week. Well, Bank of America is a different bank given this quarter.
Well, I think everybody was expecting the Bank of America numbers to come out and just be
horrendous.
Atrocious.
And
they thought that Countrywide was going to be just this huge black smudge on the numbers.
And I think that Bank of America, when Ken Lewis said that they're going to declare the dividend, that was the bottom last week. I felt like others
and
that
a good
it was
dividend.
Yes, I felt like others that it really was just too dangerous. There are a lot of things that happened in the last 10 days, last 5 days. The SEC changed the rules on shorting these, which made it so therefore it's much more difficult. Fannie and Freddie created a fear that caused these stocks to go down too much. And one of the things that I think people are going to begin to think about, Deborah, that is really important is that it's entirely possible that most of the bad loans as a percentage were taken in the second and third quarters of 2006. That was the worst vintage of loans. 2007 is turning out not to be a picnic, but there were smaller number of loans. If you can work through, and this is the last bulge of the 2-year loans that were made, you can see a light in the end of the tunnel. Obviously, you can't wait until the tunnel's over, which would indicate where you would be in 2009. So people are jumping that, and I don't think that's wrong.
Okay, great, Jim. Thank you so much. And I'm Deborah Borchardt at Wall Street Confidential, and we're looking at Bank of America, and we're feeling a whole lot better now.